ready to run. Tasuto, Phoenix Park are the last couple to get set. Kawita just holding favouritism on track. Blessem well in the market. They're fighting out favouritism. Step ahead, Reinhardt and Tasuto are given good chances. There's Tasuto going in, so they're nearly ready. We need Phoenix Park to take the outside barrier. He does that now. All in. Racing. And a good start too. Mastic jumping away well on the inside, and Step Ahead flew out of the gates. Phoenix Park, Tycoon Ruler began very quickly as they settle into stride and feel the noises pushing up near the inside. Blessem, the favourite, settling about midfield, drifting back a little now as they settle fully, and Nadima deep out on the course in company with Phoenix Park, and Tycoon Ruler with the red blinkers goes to the lead. Just behind them, Feel the Noise holding fourth on the inside closest to the rail. Kawita on his outside. Reinhardt is deeper still, and then came Captain Clipper. Mastic being trailed by Step Ahead. Blessem went all the way back to second last, but only 5 lengths off the leader, and Tasuto is last but taking off. A very bunged field. Tycoon Ruler and Nadima are the two leaders from Phoenix Park wide out. Captain Clipper and Feel the Noise can cut the inside, and Kawita's held up looking for a run. There's the gap coming, I think, and Tasuto pulls out wide for his run. Blessem still a fair way back. They're in the straight now. Nadima and Tycoon Ruler. Kawita had to switch over their heels to the inside, and Tasuto is letting down with a big run down the outside. It's Nadima being tackled by Kawita, but Tasuto out wide. Kawita and Tasuto. Kawita's coming hard. The inside did best, and Kawita beats Tasuto a half length. Nadima 2 lengths away third. Might hold Reinhardt and Step Ahead for the third placing. A break to Tycoon Ruler. Blessem never came into the race, and they were trailed by Captain Clipper, and then came Feel the Noise, Mastic second last, and Phoenix Park last. Number 14, the winner, Kawita, ridden by Dale Smith. Always travelled well on the pace. He just had trouble getting a clear passage, and rather than being tightened up, he switched to the inside of the leading horses, Nadima and Tycoon Ruler, and he finished very strongly along the rails, or closest to the inside rather. Tasuto looked a real genuine winning hope when he loomed up wide on the course at the 200 metre, but Kawita has finished the better on the inside. His best victories have been here at Caulfield on soft ground. He won a Group 3 McNeil on a wet track here, and beat a handy field in Cross Current and Abdallah. And sitting off the pace, beautifully handled in fact by Dale Smith. He got him some cover and then found the right passage to make his winning move. Tasuto, living up to the promise in lesser races, has taken a rise in grade well in his stride, and Nadima, always up on the pace, has battled strongly into third place. 14, 16 and 15 are the numbers, and fourth home was number 13, Reinhardt. Fifth in 9, Step Ahead, and the time about to come through.
Okay, thanks Greg, nice win. Kawita, Tasuto, Nadima, and was it 13 fourth? We'll check that out, but that's unusual, isn't it? The last 4 in the market there, the 13, 14, 15, 16 have run first, second, third and fourth. Now there's a protest at Doomben, and it is second against first. The protest being heard at the moment, and Bevan Lamming has fired in the protest. The trainer of St Basil, number 7, interference, he has said, entering the home straight. So the protest is fired in by the trainer of St Basil. Interference, entering the home straight. And we may be able to get a look at him here. And we're just going to try and get him back a little bit. Now let's have a look. St Basil races up on the outside here of This Man Should. Now, there's very little between them there. They may have brushed a fraction. There's a split inch between them, but This Man Should has only come out fractionally. Oh, I won't comment. You've seen it yourself. There was not much happening. Okay, that's a protest going on at the moment there at Doomben, and that is second against first. Interference, rounding the home, entering the home straight. 2, 7, 3, and we believe Zana was fourth there, so we'll await on that result there at Doomben.
Relativity's right with Like John. Kingshaven can run a race at big odds. He's 30.
Thanks. Yep, Cullen Bay, the winner. Now, protest is still going on there at Doomben. That is second against first. The protest entered by trainer Bevan Lamming against this man Shouldn't Jim Cassidy as they stand 2, 7, 3 and 11. Rose Hill, good race this, the Ranvet Series, and 2:20 Forum Floozy. Drop in class today with Todd Panel's allowance will be a big help. With my 6:10, 480 for Go Ziggy. Support for Great Anna at 9:20. And let's look further down here. 12 about Incarnation. They're the main ones for race 6, coming up in about 6 minutes from now. There's a riding on the card there at Morfordville. They're moving in at Rose Hill. The feature today, the Ranvet Series for the mares, and the favourite is Forum Floozy with my second elect, and then Go Ziggy and Great Anna. Let's head to Rose Hill for the running of race 6 for his call. Here's Ian.
Incarnation. So this is race number 6, the Ranvet Series, and we've got Chasseres and Checkered Past to move up. Checkered Past likely to be ridden a little closer to the lead today. Previous race, great finish. 3 Chosen Light, a short half head, Willie Pearson over 1 Desert Ransom, 5 Hour Jinmar third. As the last one moves in for race 6 here. Forum Floozy, Todd Pennell, ready. They're off this time. Forum Floozy came out very quickly this afternoon as the early leader. Going up into second, Posse Incarnation. She came out well today. She'll lead now from Forum Floozy. Checkered Past is running the third. Then Chasseres, a length, Liberty Rose, similar margin, Great Anna. Then Sabino Canyon, about 2 further off, Shalang. The inside with my and 2 lengths to Go Ziggy. They work their way along towards the 1,000 marker, and bowling along in the lead is Incarnation. 3/4 Checkered Past. Todd Pennell drops Forum Floozy, another 2 lengths away third on the outside of the grey, Chasseres, and then Liberty Rose. A length and a half further off, Great Anna, parked on the inside of Sabino Canyon. Another 2 to With My, who's over on the inside from Shalang at Absolute, is still Go Ziggy. On the side of the track, 700 ahead of them here. There's no change whatsoever. Incarnation, the leader from Checkered Past, Chasseres, Forum Floozy. Well, the favourite's been given every possible chance, and then Liberty Rose around Great Anna from Sabino Canyon With My. Second last, Shalang, and still about a length and 3/4 to Go Ziggy. They're on the corner, and Incarnation first for home. A length Checkered Past, 1.5 to Forum Floozy. Chasseres sneaking up on the inside, and then Liberty Rose and Great Anna at the 300, and young Pennell calls upon Forum Floozy now, and the mare hits the front. Liberty Rose a big danger on the outside, then Chasseres. Incarnation's gone. Forum Floozy the leader narrowly from Liberty Rose. With My late, then Chasseres. Forum Floozy pulling out plenty. A well-deserved win. Forum Floozy beat Liberty Rose and With My, then Chasseres, followed home by Go Ziggy, Incarnation, Checkered Past, Sabino Canyon, and then Great Anna and Absolute was Shalang.
Certainly deserved that win, Forum Floozy, and young Todd Panel, the winning rider there, and has held off number 4, Liberty Rose, and With My will get third, and fourth, Chasseres. Ian has called them across the line, so 1, 4, 2, 7, Forum Floozy, the favourite home in race number 6 at Rose Hill this afternoon. Doomben parading here for the Richmond Grove BTC Classic. A very, very good race this for the 3-year-olds, and should be a very keenly contested race too. 3-year-olds at set weights. We'll get the late mail from Larry shortly. It looks like King's Chapel, the New Zealander, will start favourite though at 370. Support for Piccadilly, face value 750 and 450. Galani and Brad Pengelly riding there for Gerald Ryan. Unearthly at 11. And 12 was the trifecta, 110.3. At Rose Hill. Forum Floozy, Todd Panel, 271.40 over Liberty Rose. With My, 33.40, 57.50, 284 trifecta. Chasseres running 4th, number 7. And that first 4, 3,077.70, 3,077.70. Promoted, and good each way chance, and a short time ago caught up with Larry.
Brian up.
In goes Unearthly. So Sammy Sequalo to come up to barrier 13, and then Piccadilly to come up to the outside. Stall, and they'll be set to go. Shore and close. Guy Cuddle stands up well. Here comes Piccadilly. And he's been positioned. So the 14 are locked away. They're set to run now. Stand by for a start. Over the 1350 metres, starters on the platform. We're just waiting on the starting signal to be given. And we've got one out of the saddle over there, have we? Sky Cuddle. Chris Muntz not quite happy. Settles down now. And the starting signal is now given. We're set to go. Stand by for a start. Starter grabs the button. Piccadilly out wide. Promoted stands well. They're ready. Gates open, off and racing. Sammy Sequalo from the outside was one of the first to go. Galini began brilliantly and he shot through to go to the lead. On settling down, it's Galini going to a clear-cut lead. Sammy Sequalo second, Promoted third. Drunken Joker fourth. They're closely followed by Poim and Face Value. Just behind those came Lady Diva. Piccadilly a little bit worse than midfield. He's wide on the outside. King's Chapel's in between horses. He's a fair way off the lead. Shaw getting a long way back on the field, followed by Aim for Gold. Then comes Sky Cuddle, Unearthly next to last, and Sweep Out tails the field. 700 metres to go. Galini by 1 length. Second, Sammy Sequalo. 1.5 to Drunken Joker on the inside of Promoted. Then comes Poim. Lady Diva's wide, so Piccadilly. Face Value's inside the wall of horses on the fence from Aim for Goal. G. King's Chapel's in a bit of traffic coming to the corner. He's outside of the grey Shore. Then Unearthly, Sky Cuddle, and Sweep Out last as a corner. Galini first for home. 400 to go. A length, Sammy Sequalo. Promoted on the outside. Drunken Joker in the clear. Then Face Value and King's Chapel from a long way back. Buck Galini's kicked to the 200. He got away from Drunken Joker. Promoted. Then Face Value followed by King's Chapel. But it's all Galini with 100 to go. He's making a mess of them. Galini's bolted away in the run to the post. He won by 4 lengths from either Drunken Joker or Sky Cuddle. It's another photo for fourth. Face Value is close up and so is Promoted and Sammy Sequalo. The next time in the race, Sure. Then came Aim for Gold, followed by Unearthly. King's Chapel's a long way back at the finish. Then comes Piccadilly, followed a long way back by Sweep Out, and Poim is last of all. Number 8, Galini, ridden by Brad Pengelly, has absolutely bolted away with the Richmond Grove BTC Classic. Have a look at the wide shot. He's made an absolute mess of them at the finish. An absolute mess of them. Second in the race goes to number 6, Drunken Joker. 13 third, Sky Cuddle, and fourth goes to number 4, Face Value. The numbers are 8, 6, 13 and 4.
Thanks, Alan. Yeah, well, that answers all the questions. He bolted in. He had no trouble with the distance, and he probably won't go further. That was a very, very, very impressive performance by Galini, winning the Group 3 Richmond Grove BTC Classic for Brad Pengelly and for Gerald Ryan. He's a smart galloper and he's got a very good strike rate. Of course, 9 starts, 6 wins and 1 placing. And this gelding by General Nadim, he could go on with more great wins up there during the winter. Don't know what the plans are, but that was very good, wasn't it? 8, 6, 13 and 4 for your first 4. Now, Mounting Yard coming up at Caulfield, and we recorded these earlier while they were parading there. Now let's have a look at them. King Canute. Alfie, what are the chances there?
Well, he looks very well. His performance at Flemington first up was very good over the 1400. Look, the only query is I know he's raced on dead ground, and given times you can probably say that it may have been slow, but there's still got to be a bit of a query, but he looks fantastic. British Ensign, any chance? Yeah, again, he's a tough sort of horse. Got slow and dead ground form. Looks okay.
Something you've been doing all day, walking on ice.
You're not wrong there, but he normally strikes form and normally maintains it and looks good.
Wild Classic, good second last start behind Diamond Jake.
Yeah, liked it, and again, drawn nicely too. I think just drawn out a bit, may assist. Looks good.
There's number 5. It can certainly handle the wet. Future Analysis.
Yeah, like it. Again, drawn nicely, and it's racing very well. And last start, it covered a lot of ground. I'd ignore that run. Go back before that was good.
Number 6 is out. What about Starline? Any chance?
Yeah, it mixes its distances a little bit, but again, at Flemington last start was very good behind Ruling Eyes. Had every chance, and look, won't be far away.
That's a wrap, given a chance?
Yeah, he may need a little bit of luck getting to the outside from his gate, but looks well.
Number 9 is Pentathlon.
Yeah, bit of a query here. Dead track form, okay. Slow, not sure. Be careful.
10 and 11 a scratch. Number 12 here is Vic by the Jug. Winner 2 runs back.
Yeah, well, again, gets probably some sort of chance. He's a winner on slow ground and looked quite okay.
Reese McLeod's right. Spurious. It's one on the heavy.
Yep. And look, its Tats Cup performance at Tatura was quite good. That was behind Walk on Ice at the weights. It's got no hope of turning him.
And finally, Scarlet Sea and Stephen King rides today.
Yeah, didn't have any luck at all last start, and Stephen will give this every chance. And again, where it's drawn is effective. Looks well.
Okay, thanks, Alf, as the runners are now heading to the start. And we, of course, recorded those mounting out pictures earlier for you. No first 4 up yet at Doomben. Galani, Drunken Joker, Sky Cuddle, and 4th home was Face Value. Now let's get the late mail. What have you decided on here, Alf, in race 6?
I've actually tipped number 5, Future Analysis, on top, and the trainer just walked past me and said, "What have you tipped?" And I've just told her, so she's happy now, because I thought it looked fantastic in the mounting enclosure, and look, on this ground just comes into its own. I just thought it represented reasonable value at the current price, and you're getting value of the tote at the moment, and there has been specking for it on course. It is shorter. Number 3, Walk on Ice, as I mentioned earlier, once this horse strikes form, he normally maintains it. He's a bold going type of individual that'll be right up on the speed, drawn nicely. Nashua Willow will give this every conceivable chance, as he does most of them. Number 8 I've also included. That's a wrap. May need a little bit of luck getting out,